Hey guys, Alex here from Homeschool of Bel Air. I wanted to share with you guys a little shopping haul. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so here at Bel Air Academy we have a little person that's going to be joining us. My soon-to-be 3-year-old is going to be joining us this next coming school year for pre-K 3. And not everything shown is going to be used for her, but I did want to show you guys a few of the things that I purchased at my last Dollar Tree visit. Alright, so one of the first things I wanted to share with you guys are the actual school supplies that I purchased. Some of the things that I go through a lot in my homeschool room is double-sided tape. And I was actually pretty excited to find double-sided tape at the Dollar Tree. So I went ahead, I haven't tried it out, I haven't seen how it works, but for what we use it for, I mainly just use it to temporarily hold stuff up. So I went ahead and got 3 of those. I also bought a regular pack of the crystal clear tape and one of the regular transparent. This one looked more like the Scotch tape that looks a little foggier. Either way, I just went ahead and got one of each just to see what works best. I also have one of those tape dispensers on my desk. And I usually have to pull these little tape guys out of these dispensers to fit into my tape dispenser. So I was actually kind of excited to find a little pack of these. So I went ahead and got one of those. I also got the glue tape. With a lot of the crafting that we do, I do a lot of the double-sided tape, but I was actually pretty excited to find these little guys. So I went ahead and got 2 packs of those. The other thing, glue sticks. We've been going like crazy through these glue sticks. So with my daughter starting pre-K 3 with me, I decided to go ahead and buy the Dollar Tree glue sticks. She can be pretty wasteful when it comes to the regular glue and the regular glue sticks. So I figured for what she's going to be using them for, I figured the Dollar Tree brand would be just fine for her. I also went ahead and bought myself a pack of fine ballpoint pens. I usually prefer the thicker pens. But for some reason, I just feel like you sometimes need a finer point. So I went ahead and got those for myself. The other thing I bought is the washable chalk. And this pack here actually has white and assorted colors. So I went ahead and got a pack of those. I also got some of these pencil grips. My 7-year-old has been using the regular size pencils for a while now. But he always tells me his hands hurt when he writes. So I went ahead and got him a pack of these. I also got more of the word strips. We're going to be using these a little bit more with my daughter starting school. I also found the little sticky notes for my planner. I had actually made myself something similar to this last year in my planner. I still have it and I use it quite a bit, but I was actually kind of excited to find a regular one. I also bought magnetic whiteboard erasers and I went ahead and got 2 of them. We're always losing the little whiteboard erasers. I always buy them at Lakeshore Learning, the little ones that they sell, and we have lost pretty much all of them. So I went ahead and got some of these, and like I said, I'm actually pretty excited to see that they're magnetic. The other thing I got were multiplication cards and division cards. My 7-year-old is going to be starting multiplication and division this year, so I went ahead and got these. The other thing I got was I found these little foam dice. So I went ahead and got a pack of those. And these, my kids already broke into them because they were using them. With my daughter starting pre-K 3 with me and my 5-year-old starting kindergarten with me, I just figured one of these for each, just for extra letter practice, would just kind of come in handy. So I went ahead and got them each one. I also got my daughter a little play foam mat with the numbers. Like I said, we're going to be starting pre-K 3 with her this coming year, so I was excited to see this really cute little number puzzle. I already have one of these, but I went ahead and bought another one. I was considering making them into a puzzle. So I went ahead and got the United States wall map. The other thing I got for my daughter, since she's going to be starting pre-K 3, is the magnetic clips. And we already use these quite a bit in our homeschool room. But again, we constantly lose them. So I went ahead and got just another pack. So the other thing that I found were these button file bags. And these are actually in packs of 3. So I went ahead and got 4 packs. In one of my other videos, I had shown you guys how I keep my printables, and I keep them inside these little file cases. These I found at the Dollar Tree also, but these are just 1 for $1. And I was pretty excited to find little packs of 3. The quality isn't quite as great as this quality, but I figure for some of the printables that I have that come in smaller packs that can fit inside of these, they'll work just fine. And I opened 1 pack to show you guys what they look like. So it's just like a hard vinyl, and they have just like a little snap, a little open snap. So it's just like a large envelope. So these are pretty cool, like I said, to hold any kind of printable that you might have. They don't feel as sturdy as, say, perhaps something like this, but like I said, they'll work for some of the smaller printables. The other thing that I found were these books here, and these are those paint with water books. And I went ahead and got 1 of each. They have the dinosaur, the farm, the fairy tale, and the princess. These are the ones, I don't know if you guys remember, you just get a water, a paintbrush with water, and they're just kind of like watercolor paintings. Super fun. So I went ahead and got, like I said, 1 of each of those. I also found My First Word sticker books. So I went ahead and got 1 for my 5-year-old and 1 for my soon-to-be 3-year-old. The other one that I found, and this one, if they would have had a 3rd one, I would have went ahead and bought a 3rd one for my 7-year-old, but they didn't. This one here, in the wild, they did have the 3, so I went ahead and got 1 for each one of my kids. And it's just another little sticker book. So I got each one of those. I also found a little 1st grade edition pack. I might actually be using this with my kindergartner this coming school year. It seemed pretty simple. I already opened it and looked through some of the pages. It seems pretty simple, so we'll see. But I went ahead and got that. For him, I also bought the language arts pack, and this is 1st and 2nd grade. But again, some of the pages look pretty simple, so we'll see. I might save it for next year, but we'll see. For my daughter, I got her the colors and shapes. And this is for pre-K and kindergarten. The other little things. I actually found eyelashes at the Dollar Tree. I was actually pretty surprised to find those. So I went ahead and got myself a pack just to try them out. I do makeup on the side. Some of you guys know that. Some of you guys don't. So I'm always on the lookout for inexpensive lashes because they are pretty expensive most of the time. And the quality actually looks rather nice on these. I only bought 1 pack just to test it out, and I'm actually probably going to use it myself. But yeah, I was pretty excited to find that. Okay, so anyways, let me go on. One of the other things, now I'm going to go ahead and go into more of the crafting type stuff. So for preschool, I tend to do tray work or shelf work. I don't know, some people call it different by different names. And with my daughter starting pre-K 3 with me, she's going to be taking over the tray work. My 5-year-old is going to be graduating up to a more of a workbox system. So the little shelving unit that I have for the tray work is going to be passed or handed down to her. So for her, I went ahead and got her some more of these little bins that we use to put magnets or, you know, whatever little activities that I have set out for her. So I got the little round ones and the little squared ones. And I already have a ton of these, but I hadn't seen them in purple. And I was actually pretty excited that they had purple. For crafting, we do a lot of crafting in our homeschool room. So I found these little flat round dishes, and these are packs of 4. So I went ahead and got 2 packs of those, a blue or a teal and a red. I also, I already have a bunch of these. I like to use them for any time we do any kind of art project to set stuff out, or even for tray work if it's just a puzzle I set out for my kids or whatever it might be. I really love these flat long trays. And this color we didn't have, and I was actually pretty excited to find this color. This color is such a pretty color. So I went ahead and got one of those. And these, I already have 3 of these, and they're the craft activity mats. And I went ahead and got a black one. I got a black one for myself for my desk because I do tend to do a lot of cutting and pasting on my desk when it comes to prepping for the kids or anything like that. And I just wanted something for myself that I can just kind of keep my desk clean with. So I went ahead and got myself one of these. I'm actually going to go back and get 2 more of these. Each one of my kids has one already. And they've been pretty worked. I need to actually I usually clean them inside the bathtub because they're kind of big. So I just need to take them into the bathtub again and kind of give them a nice little rinsing. But we love these things a lot. And my kids use them quite a bit. But I do want to get 2 more because I recently started nannying 2 older girls. They're 9 and 12 years old. And they homeschool as well. And 1 to 2 days out of the week, they come and homeschool with us. And I wanted to get them each one of these because when they come over, I try to save any kind of science project or art project. So for the days that they're here with us. So I did want to get each one of those girls a little mat. So when we do any kind of crafting, they have their own little mat to work on. So that's what these look like, or what they're for. If you guys haven't seen them at your Dollar Tree, I would definitely recommend getting these. They're pretty cool. They definitely get a lot of love in our house. The other thing I got, and you can never have too many googly eyes. I actually have a huge bag filled with googly eyes, and we're running low, so I went ahead and got more. The other thing I found are the horseshoe magnets. So I went ahead and got 2. My son was already playing with the red one, so he had ripped the tag off. But yeah, so I went ahead and got 2 of these. I also got a few sponges. The sponges I purchased because sometimes I feel like my whiteboard and my chalkboard just need some extra cleaning and wiping down. If you guys are familiar with chalkboards always have that dinginess to them at the end. I've noticed that a sponge like this actually helps to clean it a little bit better. And I also got a microfiber cloth because, like I said, sometimes my chalkboard and my whiteboard just need some extra love when it comes to the cleaning part. So I just kind of got a little bit of everything when it comes to sponges to keep my whiteboard and my chalkboard clean. So that's the other thing I got. The other thing I got, we were in dire need of a paper towel holder in our classroom because, like I said, we do a lot of crafts up here. We tend to get really dirty. And I just kind of wanted something to have. I usually have paper towels up here and disinfectant wipes, but the paper towel roll is always just kind of lingering around. It's either at my son's desk or at my desk. It just kind of travels. So I went ahead and got one of these little paper towel holders, and I'm probably going to take this weekend and drill it into the wall somewhere so I can, so the paper towel roll can have a designated little area. So I went ahead and got one of these. The other thing I love getting from the Dollar Tree is their Play-Doh. My son doesn't like it as much as I do. He says that sometimes it's kind of dry, but for the activities that my daughter's going to be doing for pre-K 3, she'll be fine with this. The other thing I was pretty excited to find is one of these 8x10 photo frames. I had recently purchased one at Office Depot for $5, and I was actually pretty excited to find this at the Dollar Tree for $1. The thing I purchased was a few packs of the Mod Podge. I'm working on a craft for my daughter for her 3rd birthday. I'll show you guys a little bit of what I'm working on. But yeah, I just needed a sealer, something to seal. And I didn't feel like taking an extra trip to Walmart, so I went ahead and bought these. So the other thing that I purchased are these little rocks. And I actually bought 4 packs of these. Possibly going out of the subject, but I wanted to show you guys why I purchased 4 packs of those rocks and the Mod Podge. So this is what I've been working on for my daughter, and it's pretty much phonic rocks. That's why my nails are so dirty. I've been painting, guys. I'm sorry. So I pretty much created these little rocks for her from A to Z. And I also made a little printable page so she can sort these rocks. And I have these 2 other packs because I'm going to be doing the alphabet on the rocks. So not only am I doing the picture, I'm also going to be doing the alphabet for her. And so this is a little printable that I created to go with the rocks that I'm making her. I did the alphabet, and then I did the pictures that are pretty much on the rocks. So she can either sort them by picture or sort them by beginning sound. That might be more of an activity for my older son. But either way, I still have to laminate these cards. I printed them on cardstock. And then I still have to do the alphabet ones. But I'll probably be working on that later on today. But like I said, this is why I bought these little rocks. And this is why I'm buying the Mod Podge. Because I still need to seal these rocks. They're not They're pretty much all dried. I think I was just waiting for the yellow to dry, and I think it's dry now. But I just wanted to buy or use the Mod Podge to seal these so that the paint doesn't scratch off. But that was the little activity I was working on. I just wanted to give you guys a little sneak peek and give you guys ideas. If you guys have these little rocks at the Dollar Tree, it could be something that you guys can make a craft out of, or just, like I said, if you guys are somewhat artsy, you know, you guys can do something similar to what I made or I'm making for Evelyn for her birthday. Anyways, that's part of my shopping haul. I also want to give you guys another little sneak peek into some of the gifts that I have for Evelyn for her birthday. Like I said, we're requesting no toys. Everything that I am, if someone's going to get her a gift, I am asking for it to be more of a phonic or something that's going to help us in the our little homeschool adventure. So I'll show you guys what my brother sent her because it's so sweet. So because Evelyn will be starting pre-K3 with me in August, and I'm going to try to work on a video with her showing you guys a little sneak peek into her curriculum and what I have planned out for her. But I'll try to work on that in the next couple of days. For now, I wanted to show you guys what my sweet, sweet brother sent her for her birthday. All my family's in California, so if they do give her a gift, they usually have to ship it out. And this is actually something that I had put in a little wish list for her, and he went ahead and got him for her. So one of the first things is the alphabet marks the spot. It's a floor game, and it's a beginning sound floor game, and I was so excited to see that my brother actually got it for her. And it's ages 5 and up, but I think she'll be okay with it. I think she usually gets the gist of games. And it's from Learning Resources, and this is something that he got for us from Amazon. Now the other thing, and I hadn't pulled any of this stuff out, is, and sorry, I took my camera off the tripod, so I'm going to probably be a little more wiggly right now. I also had put this on my wish list, and it was the Fridge Phonics little bus from Leapfrog. We had one of these a long time ago for my son, my oldest son, when he was about 2. We pretty much lost every single piece of this. So I was pretty excited that my brother got my daughter the little pink bus one. And then I had recently found the Hot Dots at a Goodwill. And the one that I found at the Goodwill came with some of the little books. But I wanted to get her the beginning phonics sound one. So my brother went ahead and got this from Amazon for her as well. So I'm pretty excited to see that. So that's it, guys. I just want to give you a little sneak peek into her birthday presents along with the stuff that I'm making her. I'm also working on another project for her, and it's the little letter bean bags. And I'm going to be making her the bean bags. I might even be doing a little video showing you guys how I make them. So be on the lookout for that. And so anyways, that's it, guys. So that was my little Dollar Tree shopping haul. And I can't remember in all how much I spent. And the bag with the receipt is downstairs. But, you know, like I said, Dollar Tree, you can't really go wrong with some of the stuff. You find amazing things, especially at the beginning of the school year. Or no, in the next couple months, I should say. You're going to start seeing a lot more cool stuff at the Dollar Tree. But anyways, be on the lookout for my other 2 videos. I'm going to try to work on it in the next couple of days, showing you guys a sneak peek into Evelyn's little curriculum for pre-K3, and possibly a little craft video showing you guys the other little art project that I'm making for Evelyn with the little letter bean bags. Anyways, thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.